Hi, so I'm going to answer Brianna Figueroa's questions. She says that she doesn't really fully understand how the climate could affect national security, and also specifically what are the explanations of the ways in which environmental change may undermine national security, and whether or not environmental change does in fact contribute to a violent conflict, and also to what degree and in what ways. So to the answer her first question, like how could the climate affect, undermine like national security, and how does that tie into that? I think if you really look at it broadly, and you hit it right on the nose in the beginning of your explanation, because you explained how in chapter 14, Barnett actually defines insecurity as the risk of something bad happening to something that's valued. So if there's a change in the climate, that's a huge risk of something bad happening to something that's valued, and that can be our water supply to our food supply, everything. Higher risks of natural disasters and other things like that. So that really does pose insecurity to the human population as a whole and the global population. And how does that affect wars or start wars? On page 197, Barnett talks about that, and he talks about two different studies and how the findings of both of the projects are that unequal consumption of scarce resources contributes to violent conflicts. Violent conflicts where environmental scarcity is a factor are more likely in low-income resource-dependent societies, and when mechanisms that enable adaptations to environmental scarcity fail, violent conflict is more likely outcome. So he does talk about how while environmental issues aren't necessarily the cause of war, they do exacerbate the issue, such as when there's a scarcity of a very important resource such as water, which he discusses as well. I hope this answered your question, and have a great day.